Yo, what's up, guys? We're with Caleb here, who just won in the OTS store tournament here at Next Level Games. What'd you play today?
Best deck, baby! Best deck, number one, Dark Magician. All right. Keanu tells me he wants a deck profile. He's gay, so we'll go ahead and do that for him. So first, you gotta run the bricks, the best in the deck. They're terrible, you don't wanna see these ever. You got the Dark Magician, you got the Oracle Mahad. He's fun, because if someone has a dark, like a big tower, you crash into that. Doubles the attack. Huh?
Flip them upside down so I can see it.
Yeah, so you flip them upside down so you can see it. When it's flipped upside down, it can attack a dark, and yeah, 5,000. We got this biggest searcher in here, the 3 Illusion of Chaos. This lets you search any of your Dark Magician stuff, your Dark Magician, your Mahad, your Rod, your Souls. You need the 3 souls. 3 souls will get you a Dark Magician in the graveyard. You can recycle your spells and traps like your Soul Servant, send those off, get some draws off you. You get the Rod, you get the Soul Servant, you send off, you get some draws. It's very good stuff. It's very good. We got the Branded Engine right over here, of course. Best card. Branded Fusion. I don't need to say anything about it. Got the Fusion Deployment. This gets you your Dark Magician, your Cartesia, your Fallen of Albaz, anything you need to get your combos going. You got your Nadir Servant. This gets you, one card combo gets you into this. The man of the hour, the best boy right there, but also Nadir just Of course I main deck that. We're in main deck right now. We're not on the side yet. Of course I main deck it. It's going every... You don't want to know how my games went today? Game 1, Gimmick Puppeted them. Game 2, Secret Village them. Next game, Game 1, Gimmick Puppet. Next game, Secret Village. Then we go to Game 3, Gimmick Puppet. Lost the next one. Secret Village on the last one. So Nadir does a lot of other things too. I mean, you can send off a Garura, you can get some draws, you can send off your Lulu with Lilith, you can send off your Albion, that'll get you can get a Brand of Fusion, you can summon a Cartesia or a Quem, just a bunch of different shit with that. Just a great package all around. You got the 3 Albaz. You can play 2, but 3 is just a lot better because you can just keep recycling stuff, keep fusing it into stuff. You can get it back from Nadir. You can get it back. Albion Shrouded, I mean, that's just for a draw. And then I'd probably cut this. I don't think it needs to be in there, really. Anytime I have it, I keep it going first, and then otherwise I side it. These are still the wrong way.
I'm glad you caught it.
We got the Quem and the Maximus. Quem lets you send off Cartesia to the graveyard or an Albaz to the graveyard if anything leaves the extra deck. So either I do it or someone else fusions something or XZs or whatever else. Summon back an Albaz or a Cartesia. Summon back Mirror J in the graveyard, Sanctifier, whatever. Maximus just lets you send more, you get more stuff. Triple Cartesia. Best card in the deck, in my opinion. Lets you fuse with anything. You fuse a Dark Magician with a Dragon. You fuse Albaz, make a fucking Albion. You make a Mirror Jade. You literally make anything in the deck with this. And then that card with this card right here, Duality, that way. That will make you a Dragoon off of one of these over here. Where is it? Off of the Granguignol, Duality, you get a Dragoon. Granguignol can send off a Gimmick Puppet. Granguignol can send off a Garura. Goes crazy hard. Brandon Red, this is pretty much just to facilitate a 1-card Gimmick Puppet. You do the Nadir, you do fucking send off, what do you call it? You send off the Tri-Brigade Bussy. Send off the Bussy. Send off the Bussy, then you send off the Brigand. Yeah, the Bussy. Send off the Brigand, you summon it, you send off 2 more things, you get a freaking Cartesia on the field, you get an Albaz in hand, that makes a Gimmick Puppet, basically. You make Sanctifier, you make Gimmick Puppet. Called by stops people from stopping my Gimmick Puppet. Triple Tactics, I can draw more into a Gimmick Puppet. Ghost Bell stops the called by from Gimmick Puppeting me. This way. We got the Droll, self-explanatory. Droll's just, honestly, best hand trap in the game. Don't at me.
Runs 1.
2 inside. 1 in main, 2 inside. The 3 Ash Blossom, also self-explanatory. Great card. The 3 Imperm, and then the Secret Village to top it off. We run 1 in main because it's just too good to not get when you're going first if you win the die roll. Any more than that, it's gonna brick. We got the extra deck over here. Best card in the deck, the Matt card, the Dragoon. You get him off of Granguignol, you get him off of Branded Fusion, you get him off of Cartesia and a Dragon and a Dark Magician. It's just amazing card. You get a Negate, you get a Pop. Pretty standard, 1 Lubellion, 2 Albions. They banish to fuse, shuffles to fuse, just recycles anything in your deck, really. Recycles everything. Duality also does that too, actually. Duality shuffles things back in. It's just great all around. 2 Mirror Jade. Was running 1 for a while. 2 is absolutely necessary. You need to. Sanctifier. Gimmick Puppet. It's Gimmick Puppet. Granguignol, honestly, a lot of people run this at 1. I think it's so amazing at 2 because I run 3 Cartesia. I can get more Dragoons out of it. I can just send more things. You can banish. Oh, that way. You could banish the Granguignol to get a Lulu Lilith on your opponent's turn. That can negate a card. All your things gain 500. You could send this off in a Deer. That gets you into like a Cartesia or a Quem, special summon to the field. Just extends like crazy. The Bussy and the Brigred, already talked about them. Send that with Nadir, banish that, send that off of this, and that gets you into a Fallen Valvaz at the end of the turn. Garura, draw 1. That way. Garura, draw 1, and Psychic End Punisher. He's just one of the greatest cards around. He's so easy to make in this deck too, because really, literally all you need a Dark Magician, and you need a Quem, a Cartesia. That makes a 7. You make a Psychic End. One time I was going to get Snake Eye. They had a full board. They have an SP, summon Dark Magician, summon a Quem. They're like, yeah, fine. I don't care about that. You're gonna make a Granguignol. Psychic End. Psychic End, swing for game, just an amazing card all around. And then finally we have the side deck. So 2 more Secret Villages, Terraforming, obviously just to bait the ashes if I need to, if I draw 2 of them. Don't like to see 2, so Terraforming is to bait stuff out so I can get the Branded Fusion or Fusion Deployment, whatever else off. Just makes the 3. You're going first. Play 3 against most decks. What the hell are you doing with your hand? Is there a glare? 1 more Ghost Bell in case I really am scared of a Called by the Grave, or, you know, just decks that do a lot of graveyard shit. It's just good to toss in. 2 more Drolls. Like I said, my favorite hand trap. It doesn't shut down everything, but the decks it shuts down, it shuts down. So I think it's absolutely amazing. 3 Veilers. This is kind of a flex spot right here. This could be any hand trap. This could be like a dimensional barrier. Could be whatever else. It's usually my Tempai hate. It's usually my Battle Faders, but Nathan, you suck. Nathan didn't come today, so I sided out the Battle Faders for the Veilers. Evenly Matched, another one of the best cards. You can evenly Keanu 3 times in 1 battle phase. It's a great card. And then final thing, we got the back row hate. Harpy's Feather Duster, 3 Cosmic Cyclones. It's just very powerful. And yeah, that's the deck. That's what can I say? Dark Magician best deck. Secret Village best card. Best card. This is the deck.
Anyone you want to shout out?
I want to shout out Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. I want to shout out the Gimmick Puppets in the world. Apparently Gimmick Puppet just won Nats. Shout out Gimmick Puppet. Shout out Gimmick Puppet. Shout out Secret Village of the Spellcasters. Dark Magician, best deck. Shout out Gimmick Puppet. That's all. I'm done. Get that away from me.